Hey, welcome to Mama Mosey Tarot. I've been having problems getting these messages out all day. I'm really getting tired of it. One last attempt. If this does not work and you're not seeing this, we know why. No captions, no hashtags, no trending sounds. Page of Wands in reverse. This is lack of movement, lack of hope, no action. And it feels like a little bit of self-doubt too, which is possibly something you need to work on. But why are you seeing me? To have hope. You've lost hope. You need to bring it back. And the Albright on the bottom of the deck. And even tying in with how these messages just kept not coming out, but I kept feeling the need. Nothing felt right when I was doing the shuffling. Felt weird. When I was trying to get the message out, nothing was coherent or cohesive. This is the fourth read I've tried, and this second read that I've gotten the world on. So the world here, it's like, so you got something that you thought you wanted, and it kind of shattered your worldview a little bit, and through your action, what you knew to be true, threw it all kind of topsy-turvy a little bit. But you sitting in your own energy being like, the story's been told a million times before, No, your story is a little bit different. We had Bloodbeat Badlands come out, and then Fate's Dice. So this was, oh God, this was meant to happen, and this was meant to throw you for a loop, but you're not letting it. There's supposed to be something torn down here. Because the reading previous, there was two towers. There was the House of God, and then there was the Tower 404, Error Not Found, which is a classic tower. But this is Tower Takeover. Everything that you kind of needed to know needed to be shaken up so you could practice getting it back together and really putting energy and effort into what you want, deciding if the things that you've been pursuing up until now are things that you actually want, and are you willing to sacrifice for them. Okay, this is new territory for you, but stiff upper lip. We have work here, but then beyond the work, we have the King of Wands. So we got the King of Wands, which is action, manifest, movement, pursuit. I get more pursuit with the masculine than I do manifestation, but I mean, there is a balance in there because I feel like we all have that duality, right? You also got the High Priestess, and guess fucking what? Another fucking tower. So you might be taking a few steps backward in this, but this is all part of your journey. With Fate's Dice coming out, this is all part of your journey. You just need to be able to pull yourself out of these morasses. Morass holes. Oh boy. Have fun with it, because Little Trickster came out in one of the earlier reads that I was trying to get out. You have the information that you need. It might not all be present and upfront, like how these cards for this reading are not all coming out, but I noticed them when I was doing the reads earlier, and they are definitely there for a reason. Have fun with it. Wherever you are, have fun. The more fun you can have, and I'm not saying like go crazy and be that asshole, but the more you can enjoy things, the more you learn. You got the Page of Cups flying and landing across the world, and the Page of Wands in reverse. This is hope. This is emotion, connection. Letting yourself be yourself in the world, even though the world has tried to kick you down a little bit so far. You gotta get up and be like, well, I really wasn't that hard. Dang, that's all you got? Or just completely fucking ignore it and just continue doing you and doing what you want, pursuing what you want. So 8s might be significant. 888, 828. Work. There is work here. And that's not the only card that you got the 8 of Pentacles, or only deck that you got the 8 of Pentacles on. You had the 8 of Pentacles on my Egyptian Art Nouveau tarot as well. So there is work here. This is not going to be just that I'm going to manifest a happy attitude and then that's just going to take care of everything. No. You can manifest a happy facade all you want, but until you actually believe it, it's not going to do anything. It's going to do more harm than good. Because there is work that needs to be attended to. But you have a friend come... I don't know, maybe. Knight of Swords in reverse. So upright, this is somebody that comes in, not necessarily a friend that's going to stay, but somebody that comes in, kind of stands by your side, a stalwart little buddy, and they help you through it. But the fact that this came out in reverse, it's like you have people that will help you. Hold on. Let me get my Art Nouveau tarot and get a clarifier on that. Knight of Swords in reverse. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so that's what I was afraid of. This is all for you, baby. That's why the Knight of Swords came out in reverse. So we got the Knight of Swords in reverse, and then I'm going to hold up the other three that I got. The Three of Pentacles in reverse. The Three of Pentacles is teamwork, working together, right? This is not something for you to listen to other people, and you have the final say with the Emperor right here, and you are the only one that can take this action. So this is going to... Nines might also be significant because we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups. You went from the Page of Wands to the Page of Cups upright, and now we have the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Cups with the King of Cups underneath that. So this is leading to emotional fulfillment, emotional connection. But this emotional connection is not going to get you through. You need to get you through in putting forth that effort, that sacrifice. And I'm not saying actually flagellate yourself, but the self-flagellation when it comes to certain things that you can do better. Understanding that driving yourself to do better is one of the key things that can get you out of certain situations you don't necessarily want to be in. So you have another Page of Wands. So, Page of Wands, action. A little bit of naivety, but this is dumping, or dunking. So maybe trauma dumping might be significant, but this is, you can be the one that's doing the dunking, or you can be the one that's getting dunked unawares. Either way, there's a truth that you need to hear, something that you need to face it. You will be made to face it one way or another, okay? But with those two cards coming out, this is something you need to grab a torch and go, bud. Just fucking lean into it, okay? Oh yeah, King of Wands, another king. So we got the King of Wands right here. But this King of Wands. This King of Wands is action, movement, but can also be planning. The planning that comes with knowing when to move. The Queen of Wands will sit and plan and wait for things. The King of Wands will plan and then move. That more masculine, aggressive energy. So that's what you're being called to do here is... And, oh God, the fact that we had the Page with the King after the Six of Inking Balls. Going through these lessons, if you can dive headfirst into these lessons, there's not going to be anything for you to miss. Fully immerse yourself in these lessons and you will come out the King of Wands, okay? With wisdom and experience and knowledge to back you on that throne. In that throne. I'm going to go through one more time. Nothing else. I'm going to check bottom of the deck energy. 737 on the timer. The Lovers and the Magician. With the Eight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. Holy fuck. So, and I'm going to pull the Page of Curses because it ties to this Eight of Swords, but only sparingly. This Page of Curses, looking for the bad things that happen, seeing the bad things that may or may not happen to you, keeping you trapped, not acting in a certain healthy manner. Right? You have this magician here. Look at all of those different little faces that could be construed to be souls, personalities, what have you. An acceptance and coalescence of those different parts of you. And moving forward, the right discernment to know when to let certain aspects of yourself out so you're not drowning everybody in your presence. You're still giving other people a chance to shine, and you're also not wasting any energy acting out of turn or out of... No, out of turn's not right. Acting out of instinct instead of... kind of that, oh, I see, planned action. Two of Whips. Don't let this search, though, beware when you are going through this, when you are changing. This doesn't make you the end-all be-all, okay? Even as the King of Wands, the Emperor still knows more, right? There's always going to be somebody else that you have to learn from, to go to, and it could be, I mean, if you let it, could be a never-ending cycle. This is where you need to make sure that you are not misusing your power. There are connections here that you may make that may be fleeting or lifelong, but make sure that when you are wielding these whips, as you learn, that you are not harming anybody else in the exercising of your own power and strength. Now, the last round came out and the Horizon, so it's like, you know that this... Oh, and the Comforter. Last round, the Horizon and the Comforter with the Queen of Ravens on the bottom of the deck. All right. I'll do it in the order I said it. So the last round, knowing what you have to do, knowing the action that you have to take, knowing the particular direction even you need to be aiming your energy and your will and your focus in. The Horizon, this is reverse Horizon, but things always look different in the daylight. So there might be a period of, I don't want to say darkness, but struggle. Which, I mean, the energy here feels like you really enjoy a challenge. So heads up. But here, we've also got the Comforter coming out. So this might mean, because of this Horizon card, that you are going to be needing comfort, and make sure that you're not going to be pushing people away. But beyond all of that, maintain fairness. This Queen of Ravens is a queen of truth. She isn't cruel, and she isn't kind. She is justice and balance. I think if you can keep your head balanced, not let things get to you so much in this new adventure, in this new experience, if you can keep your composure, things will really be helpful. Keep your eye and your mind on what you are pursuing. You're not just swinging this fucking last round wildly about, just flagging the whole crowd, okay? Direction, intent. Bottom of the deck energy, Seven of Pentacles. More work. More work, okay? But fucking worth it. Fucking worth it. I hope this helped. Love you.